Hi everyone, and welcome to Ultimate Exercise Ball Class at Core Maximus. Today you need your mat, we need a ball. I have a lighter and medium set of weights as well as one heavier, but again, entirely up to you, right? Beginners, maybe we use no weights whatsoever. Intermediate, advanced, absolutely you can play, so maybe have a couple different kinds of weights. And then you can always pause the video as well if we need to flip them out. We absolutely do here in class. We take a minute to readjust. That being said, 6 moves. There is a few 30-second intervals, so absolutely just listen, pay attention. I got my trusty stopwatch, and if you have not done the warm-up, please do so. Let's pause, do the warm-up so we don't get hurt, and then let's get started. Okay, so I'm excited for today. Okay, we are going to sit, remember, all on the mat or all off, which means ball and feet on one surface for me. Safety first. Okay, so we're gonna sit nice and tall. I have my lighter weights. I'm going to lift one foot. Then I'm going to hinge forward with a nice flat back. I'll turn sideways to show you. Palms are facing each other and we're flying open. Straight out to the side, control back in. On your fly, I really want you to think of starting the pattern by pulling your shoulder blades together. So we're really thinking of those shoulder blades squeezing together, and that's what's going to allow us to open up through those arms. And nice flat back, right? I'm sticking out my bum, sticking out my chest, soft bend in elbows, grip on my weights, nice and relaxed, and then I happen to fly open. Okay, let's switch sides. Pause, reset, take a breath. Other foot planted on the ground. We're gonna lift that one foot up off the floor for some single leg balance. Hinge forward, and by hinging forward, flat back, chest out, eyes up. I hinge, I fly open. So we have 30 seconds here. Open, control on the close. You control the weights, they don't control you. Sitting that little bit of a hinge forward. I'm fighting to keep my one foot off the ground, working on balance, working on instability. Whoo, almost rolled over. I got one more. And rest there. Okay, seated single leg Russian twist. So you can hold both of your lighter weights or medium weights in one hand. I'm fortunate enough to have a plethora of weights, and I'm going to hold a heavier. I'm going back to single leg hold on the one leg. So I'm going to lift the first leg back off the floor. We were hinging forward, now we're going to lean back, chest out, eyes up, chin away from chest, and I'm going to twist. Twist to one side, twist to the other. So I'm holding that weight away from my torso. My shoulders are away from my ears. Eyes forward, staring straight ahead. I'll make this easier. Eyes tracking. Whoo! The weight makes this harder. And rest, regroup, switch sides. I like my shadow behind me. Upright position will make this easier. So if it for any reason is bugging your back, don't lean back so far. Leaning back will engage our abs a little bit more, but be mindful of your back. Okay, so let's get set. Lift opposite foot a little bit up off the floor. We're holding that weight in line with our chest. We're going to lean back slightly and we twist. Whew. And we twist. Okay, should probably check my timer. So it's 30 seconds. Again, eyes tracking forward, so find something in front of you to focus on, makes this easier. Eyes tracking the weight, ooh, almost lost me there, makes this harder. You tend to have a side, I love it. I love the challenge. I love being unstable. Beautiful, I'm probably unstable in more ways than one. Okay. Next move. Again, I'm going to keep that heavier weight entirely up to you. We're coming over the ball. So here, I'm going to come over the ball. I'm going to be a plank, pull under. All right, follow me. Further you are away from the ball, further your hands are away from the ball, the harder this is. So we're going to walk our hands forward, and I'm going to place them directly underneath my shoulders. I'm going to active strong push away from the floor. And then from here, I'm going to reach under, grab that weight, and bring it to that opposite side. So it's a single arm balance with a reach. All right, tummy nice and strong, no arch in our back, belly button pulled in nice and strong, active strong push away from floor. I fight for balance, I pull that weight through. My legs are a little bit on the side of the ball. So legs together will make this harder. Same as when we have our feet on the floor, right? Legs on the outside of the ball, so I'm hugging the ball, I have a wider base, will make this easier. And as I said at the start, both feet on top of the ball will make this harder, so onto shins, harder, almost lost me there. Ball closer to you, easier. A lot of single leg balance. Whew, I'm going one more. Again, I love it. Okay, well, I love the ball, obviously, but I love working on balance and instability. Okay, let's lay all the way down. And we don't need our weights for this first one, but keep them handy. You will need them for number 2. Now we're halfway there, right? This move here is 1 full minute. We're really gonna work again on that core and transverse abdominal. Transverse abdominal, so important. Tummy muscle inserts into our low back. Move your mic pack. Okay, so we're gonna rest down, everything down here. Fingertips are touching the ball, and my toes are on the back of the ball. I'm going to pull my belly button in nice and strong. I'm going to keep my low back locked into the ground, and then I am going to lower opposite arm, opposite leg. And I'm going to breathe as well. Funny enough. Okay, here. And we alternate one side to the other. It is slow. It is controlled. If you feel like your low back is arching off the ground, I want you to go to a bent leg. So I lower my leg towards the floor and my heel comes close to my bum, and then I will pull that leg back up. If even that is too much, you feel it coming off, hang out in this static hold. And we don't need to lower arm and leg at all. We can hang out here and just really fight for tummy nice and tight. Also, oh dear, we still got a way to go. Also, a rest down, so as I lower towards the floor, if I hang out here and rest my foot and my arm for a second, belly button in nice and strong, and then pull back up, makes this easier. A hover or a light little tap makes this harder. We've got to almost be there now. Yes, last one. Whew. Such good work. Okay, let's reverse that. So we were just working on hip flexors and we had transverse abdominals. Now we'll flip it and work on our back side. One weight. Okay, one weight here. So we'll all start with our right foot up on the ball, left heel on the ground, weight in our right arm. It is up overhead, left arm down by our side. Okay, so right foot on the ball, left foot on the floor. Right arm overhead with weight, left arm down by the side, no weight. 30 seconds on each side. We're holding up into an isometric hamstring hold, which means my hips are off the ground. I'm going right arm, left leg in a crunch. Whew. So that reverse Superman pattern that we just did, we're really doing it again, right? Opposite arm, opposite leg, while holding up in a static hamstring hold. Ball closer to you will make this easier. Let's go one more. Ball further away from you will make this harder. Whew. Okay, my hamstring was on fire. Back of my leg. Let's switch. Okay, so now I have right foot up on the ball, left foot on the floor. Weights in my left hand. Left arm overhead, right arm down by my side. You want me to have my timer. Okay, let's lift our hips. Keeping our hips up, opposite hand, opposite leg. I don't know if you're probably not watching, but the ball was moving all over the place there as my hamstring tried to figure out what was going on. That's the beauty of the ball, right? It is forcing all our tiny little stabilizers to fire as we work on strength and stability. Love it. And rest there. Okay. We are done with strength. Now that I have stuff all over the place, let's move things out of the way so we don't trip, which means we're coming into cardio. It's our last move. It's our last move. You've been doing amazing. We've been doing all that balance work. We get to stand. We get to hold this, our lovely little toy, and we're going to ski. Now, if it's not winter, or you don't have snow, or you've never skied before like I have, this is where we're gonna ski. So we have a 1 minute here, feet go one way, ball goes the other, and we twist. I guess we could also think of it as like a twist and shout instead of skiing. Okay, what about my people who don't want to hop, right? We're gonna step it and step it and step it. And not even don't want to, but it's not a piece of their fitness program. They have a low impact program. We're just getting back to working out. We're recovering from an injury. So many reasons. Okay, whew, this one's hard. Okay, cardio. It is to just keep moving. That's the goal. We get our heart rate up and we just keep moving for 10 seconds. Keep twisting, working through core. Even my arms are tired. 4, 3, 2, rest. Okay, my intermediate advanced, 2 or 3 rounds. If you've added this onto a workout, that's amazing. Make sure you do the cool down. Make sure you stretch. If you want to challenge somebody to these balance moves, please share our workout. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Maybe you'll see some more shadows. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.